Well, what an exciting tale. Hello again, it's your old pal, the mayor. Now, I'm sure many of you are wondering, what happened? Did those three strange gentlemen thwart the diabolical plans of a once great business tycoon gone mad after losing it all? What became of poor sweet Mindy Hils? Well, don't you worry. I'll tell you. Lord Oppenheimer, Officer Chud, and Pierre the mime rushed over to SGI's factory to confront Bridget. What followed was a grand battle of tremendous proportions. Boulders the size of planets crashed towards Coosburg. Oppenheimer summoned armies of dark, twisted magical creatures who breathed shadowy flames. Pierre pantomimed into existence grand, incredible devices, the likes of which would make a young steampunker wet his britches in ecstasy. Yes, the battle waged for months, with the kind of grandeur and excitement that humanity has never seen. No words can describe the level of epicosity that took place, not even the word epicosity, which my editors have informed me is not a word at all. Now, if you believe this, then I must apologize. What I just described never took place. What actually happened is the three gentlemen went to the factory, and then Sheriff Chud shot Bridget in the face with the shotgun. It was not pretty, but even worse, it was very, very anticlimactic. So, for a story that was so exciting and promising, it ended with a very quiet and unassuming end, which is why I, being the wonderfully thoughtful man that I am, decided to liven things up with the made-up ending. Journalistic integrity be damned. So, you might be thinking to yourself, how did that wonderful, handsome Mr. Earl Tonston, Mayor, get Bridget to read that testimonial if a face had been blown to bits? Good question, reader. No, the truth is that the person recounting Bridget's portions of this account was not Bridget at all, but rather my two glorious dogs, Bridget and Lasagna. I named Bridget in honor of the fallen snow globe tycoon. I named Lasagna after eating some exquisite ravioli and then mistaking it for lasagna. And yes, my two dogs can write and speak, but that's a story for another day. Now, once Bridget had been taken care of, there wasn't much left of Coosburg to fight over. So, the three leaders went their separate ways. Count Oppenheimer Sesame returned to a dark and brooding slumber, being satisfied that all the imitating magicians he sought to legitimize were destroyed and no longer humiliating the title magician. Pierre set off to fulfill his lifelong goal of having a one-man show off Broadway. The show opened to huge reviews. It was called... And Sheriff Chud, along with myself and the remaining citizens of Coosburg, have taken to the long but worthwhile endeavor of rebuilding our fair town. So the only mystery that remains now is whatever happened to Mindy and John Hils. No one knows for certain. The clue that we do have comes from a farmer on the outskirts of Tannersville. He claims to have seen a woman and a baby, matching the descriptions of Mindy Hils and her son Jacob, traveling down the highway with a look of rage and determination on her face. The farmer asked the woman where she was headed, and the woman simply replied, to find John, and then to find hope. Then she cackled and disappeared into a plume of black smoke. I think she was a vampire. Well, that's all, friends. But please do come and visit us sometime here in the city of New Coosburg.